depending on what GG picks here, if they go a little too squishy, he might try something crazy. You mentioned the Lilia. Whoa! Forget your cheeky. We're going cheeky. Best player brings out the Ling. Oh my god. I didn't even notice that it is double fighter. There's no marksman, no damage. So what do? Like I think at that point, yeah, you just heavily invest into laning phase. You heavily invest into mid game. Try to find a spike snowball because you don't have much late game, right? So hopefully Kuya Nash is able to kind of angle around.
And they're kind of jacking around it. You see Kuya from the flank here. Going to try to lock on to Zia. We do have an I'm Offended Heartsguard out there to keep him tops off, and he is able to get away.
Straight to orange. They know exactly where best player's at. They're like, no. Literally all of them. Best player.
Ooh, Tempest Blades is out against the 3 members. Going to use that Finch pose to go.
Going to let best player scale a little bit. Legacy looking for plays, trying to do what they want.
Ooh, we do have another realm that is out on to Zia. Gets taken down for that BM to try to go back home. Oh, you see a Finch pose there. Best player looking for an opportunity. Latches on to Kuya Nash. Getting very low chunk. Well, yeah, and I mean, you already talked about, Kuya Nash in trouble here. Best player locks on. Oh my god, and then Hoon with the damage on the side, able to take him down and realize he has a target. Not just on his back, on his front. We do have a diversion coming up onto the bottom lane. Shark and Hoon gonna go ahead, burst Yin Yang onto Jolie, slowing him down. Here comes Kuya. Ken takes a Yin Yang for himself. Riles comes in with the Phantom Steed, trying to put on the damage, but the Heartsguard gonna go ahead, keep him topped up. Here comes the Nether Realm. It's not able to keep the rest of Legacy topped up. Riles very low, trying to clear out the lane, but
I feel like Louis' damage is always underestimated in the early game. If you can get that yin yang off, the damage is insane. I mean, 2 players on Legacy just instantly dropped in a second. Shark running. Uh-oh, diversion.
Shark taking a tour of the enemy side. Oh my god, he actually might get away. Yes. And they make Jolie pay for it, and that's going to be 2 down, 6 to 1. I can't believe Shark ran through their tower to get away. Big pop-up lands onto Legacy. Whoopi trying to put on his best damage there with that black dragon, but not able to.
I feel like there was some opportunity here for Legacy. Best player was willing to go for an assassin. They pulled out the Leomord, which has some very strict win conditions. They weren't able to get.
It's not often we get to. Oh, actually, best player going to go ahead, latch on to 4 members here. Delsketch is going to go with the Tempest of Blades, trying to lock down Nether Realm, going to keep the rest of Legacy. The damage is still coming out. Liu Yi leading the way for Hoon there. Now we have the Lord crashing down at mid, down at the high grounds. In comes best player, looking, dashes in. Tempest of Blades is out, locking out. Nether Realm is out along with the Black Dragon. Whoopi looking for an opportunity. Here comes the Phantom Steed. This actually might be bad for the side of Gaming Gladiators as Whoopi takes down best player.
Oh my god.
Shark actually goes into the diversion to the surprise of the rest of
best player with the Finch post ready to go up. I mean, so GG feeling comfortable right now. Like we said, 10k gold lead. We're going to move on to this tier 3.
Oh yeah, the diversion outside the map, and then we do have the Nether Realm, and the Tempest of Blade does find Kuya Nash again. Friles does find a kill onto Hoon, but Zia.
They're taking their time. Best player's gonna get a little bit more farm, go back for his orange buff. Lord's gonna be coming soon. Diversion into the base, so.
Yeah,
backside, all he knows he can pop his heart card at any moment. He's probably eating a snack right now. Who knows?
Sitting there underneath that giant teddy bear he is, as they're going to go ahead and come in here. Tempest Blades is out with the Nether Realm. We did see the Phantom Steed out there. Whoopi in trouble on the back lines, is going to be taken down. Best player finds the kill there. Zia on to Whoopi. Best player finds another kill onto Kuya Ken, and Riles actually able to take down Hoon. But this is going to be all she wrote for the first game. That's going to be, I want to say, possibly the call. And out comes the Fanny. I can't. When I see him on a Fanny, I still remember
flashbacks.
The international scene, being taken down by Edith, how he's going to be able to kind of get these divine judgments to kind of stave off some of these fights. Oh, we have best player coming in there, locking on, is not going to be able to find a kill.
Best player's not going to be able to make it. Whereas Riles Do I use my heavy spin on these 3 people, or do I wait for best player to come?
Divine Judgment out on Kuya Ken, who gets wiped up by Hoon, and now we have ourselves a fight. Fried Chicken finds a kill onto Whoopi on the back line. Best player zip lining through the enemy jungle. It's just Riles here alone against 4 members. Oh, he's going to have to be pushed out back towards his tower. That's going to be a free turtle for the side of Gaming Gladiators. 2 members decides against continuing on there. Zia already pressing on. Shark finds himself a Divine Judgment and able to take down Kuya Nash so quick. Art comes in. Still hasn't really gotten any kills yet, but still has the threat of it. Kuya Ken, has that circling eagle there, able to help him escape, but just narrowly.
Best player should have just gone for it. Circled around teams. And I've talked to him before, like, he still always wants to win. Even if the rest of the team is kind of having fun, like what we saw last game, best player is still pretty competitive, and now Fried Chicken bullying Riles.
Oh, man. A Fried Chicken actually might be bit off a little bit more than he could chew. Circling Eagle locks onto him, and you're going to get the pop-up there. Vengeance is not going to be enough to save him, but...
So, GG. Look for a concealed play. Have about a 2,000 gold lead. They really want to get this gold lane.
Oh, yeah, they do have the Divine Judgment. Jolie still able to stave this off. Petrify lands on the Jolie, and that's going to be...
We're seeing some of those small, minute things. We're seeing some of the little mistakes from the side of Legacy, and GG capitalizes on them every single time. Best player now.
Oh, Whoopi with that Ruby. And best player actually a little bit in trouble, diving back and forth through the tower, decides...
This player's definitely not falling behind right now. Just say hasn't been able to get any big kills, and this could be the first one.
Oh, Divine Judgment. That's going to be the first kill for best player.
I'm not swapping around. I want more.
Yeah, ooh, big heavy spin coming out, popping up Riles, but it's going to put him in a bad position between 4 members of Gaming Gladiators. Best player coming in through the backside. You can see, locking on to Kuya Ken, I believe, and that's going to take down Kuya Nash down for the count. Shark over here with Riles. Ooh, this might be a bad way for the Panda. 4 members locking on. Ooh, the side. Kuya Nash, interesting rough waves there for Hoon. Doesn't really find anything. Actually gets popped up himself. Heavy spin, trapped against the wall. What's Shark doing? With the Shark with the
that's what you get for that diversion last game.
Yeah. It's a little payback there for the diversion there. Shark with a little bit of hello, watching as Hoon gets destroyed at the mid lane.
All I hear is evil laugh. Jolie goes down. Cutting lanes, taking towers. You know, Fried Chicken's always got his head in the game. You guys can play your games, letting each other die over there. I'm doing my job.
That's the problem when it comes to this. It's the execution that needs to kind of stay up there, especially with a draft where they're kind of completely counter. Oh, nice little pop up on and a heavy spin out the high grounds. We do see a little bit of damage coming through the mid. Shouldn't be too hard for Decidal Legacy. Oh, big Divine Judgment lands up there. That's going to be Riles down for the count. Pop up lands on the Shark, who is dangerously low. Unfortunately, Whoopi and the rest of Legacy not able to capitalize on it as Zia comes in with a blazing duet to...
Best players swinging around on vines right now. Just everywhere. Nowhere safe for Legacy. They're going to stay under the base, and here comes another one.
Nash taken down again, but Whoopi actually able to find a kill onto Hoon. Best player down. Oh, we're actually going to go ahead.
Hope and pray right now. Conceal play coming from Shark.
Oh, he does a flicker in, trying to get on to Riles, who uses the heavy spin, is going to be able to get away. Oh, he is so low, too. But this is not enough. Just, you see best player on the side. Oh, actually takes a heap of damage. Lord goes down. Fighting right now is a Legacy, trying to preserve their damage, trying to preserve their core here. Shark in the midst of it, trying to tank the damage here. Fried Chicken. Whoopi comes in. Big I'm offended. Lands on him. Kuya Ken finds a kill onto Hoon, but taken down. They both trade their lives. Blazing duet from Zia deep into the back line, trying to put on the damage. Is going to be able to get out there. Half health left onto the core, and Fried Chicken dangerously low. Zia gets takes down Whoopi, and now all damage kind of focused onto this core right now. I don't think Fried Chicken is going to be able to do it here and be able to take it down. God. Jolie finds a kill on the Fried Chicken. Are they going to be able to get the last kill on their best player coming in with the cables? Finds a kill, but is it enough? They're still looking for the kill on the Ken. This is over, ladies and gentlemen. A sweep for Gaming Gladiators.
I think it's like, it's time to sleep, guys. Just focus base. Standing there just like tapping it.